Have you ever wondered what a truly fair society would look like? Imagine a world where the poor and vulnerable are protected, where justice isn't sold to the highest bidder, and where everyone has a chance to thrive. This wasn't just a dream, it was God's blueprint for ancient Israel. 3,000 years ago, when neighboring nations treated the weak as disposable, God established revolutionary laws that protected the vulnerable and promoted justice for all. These divine regulations weren't just rules. They were expressions of God's heart for His people. Consider the remarkable provisions for society's most vulnerable members. Widows and orphans, often overlooked in ancient cultures, received special protection under God's law. As written in Exodus 22:22-23, "You shall not mistreat any widow or fatherless child. If you do mistreat them and they cry out to me, I will surely hear their cry." God's law mandated that farmers leave the edges of their fields unharvested, providing food for the poor and foreigners. This wasn't mere charity. It preserved the dignity of those in need by allowing them to work for their food. The law declared in Leviticus 19:9 or 10, "When you reap the harvest of your land, do not reap to the very edges of your field or gather the gleanings of your harvest." Business practices weren't overlooked either. God commanded honest weights and measures, fair lending practices, and prompt payment of wages. Deuteronomy 25:13-15 states, "You shall not have different weights in your bag, one heavy and one light. You shall have only a full and honest weight." The legal system itself reflected God's heart for equality. The law explicitly stated that judges must not show favoritism whether to the rich or the poor. As commanded in Leviticus 19:15, "Do not pervert justice. Do not show partiality to the poor or favoritism to the great, but judge your neighbor fairly." Even more revolutionary was the provision for debt forgiveness every 7 years and the year of Jubilee every 50 years. These laws prevented the permanent accumulation of wealth in the hands of a few and gave people fresh starts. These principles weren't just rules for ancient Israel. They reveal God's eternal character and His desire for justice in every generation. Today, these laws continue to inspire social reforms and remind us that true justice must protect the vulnerable, ensure fairness, and reflect God's love for all people. When we look at these laws, we see more than regulations. We see the heart of a God who cares deeply about justice, compassion, and the well-being of every person, especially those who cannot defend themselves. This divine system of justice remains a powerful model for building fair and compassionate communities today.